in this recording, I'm going to show you quickly how to import or allow for public submissions in your journal, your proceedings, or anything like that on EdTech Books. So this is useful if you have a volume like a conference proceeding or a journal, or in this case, an encyclopedia, where you want to accept public submissions from anybody. So you don't need to give them permission to log in and create an account and all those, and give them editing access to the book or anything like that to submit things. So for this tutorial, I have a document here that would be like an article or a publication or a proceeding that I'd want to submit. And so all that we have to do is over here in our publication. If you don't have a publication, just go on the home page of EdTech Books and click create. You can create a new publication here. And so you just create one called proceedings or whatever. But once you have it, if you go into the authorship tab, you can come down here and turn on allow public submissions. And what this does is now if someone comes to the page and they click the menu, they have this submit button. You can also share this link with anybody, so you could send this in an email or to a listserv or something like that in your call for proposals. Here it tells you that this work is accepting public submissions. It tells you what the copyright license is on the book, so the author has to agree to those copyright restrictions or the license that is appended to the book. And so now the process that an author goes through for submitting their content is they just fill out this form. So I'll just do some copy and pasting. Here's the title. I'm not going to use a subtitle. My abstract. Keywords. I'm going to just insert a few here. Down here, they can choose what the URL will be that they want to use within the book. So I'll just make it like that. Then they just list the author. So I'm going to put my own name. And then I'll just add one or two other students on this. Let me see. And I'll just make up, this is a fake email address. Okay, then I come down here. Now I can either copy and paste. So if I'm coming from Microsoft Word or something like that, I can just do select all, copy, come over here and paste it. So I can do that. Or I can come and get the URL. If it's a Google Doc, I can just get the URL, make sure that it's publicly visible, so anyone with a link, and do it that way. When I click submit, it'll go and import it. So it's working, and there it goes. So it pulled the Google Doc. You notice that it pulls the images over from the Google Doc. That error that I saw earlier, that was because I was doing a copy paste. In that case, after I submit it, I would just have to come in, click the pencil here, and go upload any images. But we can add a feature in the future that allows you to upload images directly in the form. But so here, if I wanted to replace this image, I can just click the image button and go put a different image if I want. But so here it is. It's in the book or the encyclopedia now. So now an editor, what they would see is, I have the OpenIQ. It's here at the top of the list of chapters or content within the book or within the encyclopedia. I notice this I here means it's not published. So what the author has done is they've submitted the article for consideration in the volume, but it's not visible to others with a link. So if I open this in an incognito window, you will notice that, actually let me do this. You'll notice that the OpenIQ article is not there. It's not visible to others. So as an editor, then I now have it here. You notice the keywords are here. The authors are listed properly. Once I decide that, I can go through an editing or a review process with this. Once I decide I'm happy with it, I can just come to settings and click published, and now it'll be published on the work. So hopefully that's helpful and gives you a sense for the workflow that would go along with submitting proceedings or articles through a public submission form on EdTech Books.